Hello everyone, it's me again, and I'm here with another video. Today we'll be going back to what if this character's in Transformers Prime. And today's video will be, what if Mirage was in Transformers Prime? That was actually the plan at one point. Back when the show was called Robots in Disguise, Mirage was supposed to appear, as there was concept art of what he could have looked like had he appeared in the show. Like, right here is what he could have looked like had he appeared in Transformers Prime, back when the show was being called Robots in Disguise. But why was he dropped? I don't know. I mean, with Ironhide, it was reasonable. Say through with other characters that were dropped, mostly, but Mirage never really had a reason why he was dropped. My guess is that because when the show became Transformers Prime, he was dropped. Because the show is going through like a creative overhaul at that point in time. But I could be wrong about that. But what if he had not been removed from the show? Let's figure that out, shall we? To start things off, he would be like the 6th Autobahn Team Prime. I don't know if that was in the original plans for Transformers Prime had Mirage appear. I don't know. I could be wrong. But he would be the 6th member of Team Prime. And obviously, with Mirage on the team, he would have his cloaking abilities, which would help them in vital situations. And they could win fights against the Decepticons sooner. Or at least faster. Now with Mirage, I could see him feeling guilty over Cliffjumper's death, not just RC, because, how to put this? RC, Mirage, and Cliffjumper could have been a trio back during the war for Cybertron. But when Cliffjumper dies, that has left a great impact on Mirage and RC. And so Mirage would be kind of, tasked with being RC's Cybertronian partner. And RC would be concerned about it. Not because of Tailgate's death, but because how Cliffjumper was the one who held the glue of him, Mirage, and RC together. And if Mirage dies, then she's the last of the trio. For obvious reasons. Speaking of Mirage, he could have been there to save RC from her arachnid, not just Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. Now, I don't think he would get his hooks until Season 2. I don't think he would get his grappling hooks until that point because Dark of the Moon hasn't come out yet, so it would have been reasonable. I think he would have just a gun until Season 2 where he would have his grappling hooks. Or his blades, whatever you call them. I do think he may have been a rival of Knockout. Maybe. But that's just my guess. I do think he could have met Raph, Jack, and Miko. Maybe Miko could make a joke about him that, whenever he disappears, whenever he's invisible, he's a ghost. Obviously, Raph and Jack wouldn't get it because they feel like she's telling some ghost story when in reality she isn't. But all in all, I don't think Mirage really changes the show very much other than some of the things I mentioned. I do think, however, he may have helped Smokescreen with, the phase shifter, like, whenever he used the phase shifter through and through. And Mirage may have gotten the Omega Key instead of Smokescreen. Maybe. But I do think he may have gotten a chance to not the Omega Lock or the Omega Keys, but the phase shifter at some point in. It would make him pretty unstoppable. Like, yikes. But he doesn't really change too much of the show. Now, do I think Mirage should have appeared? That, I kind of hold that off. But Now, I said I was restart my rewrite of Transformers Prime, but I'm holding it off until I'm done rewriting the Bay films, because my rewriting the Bay films is my current priority with Transformers being rewritten. My current priority right now is Five Faces of Darkness, which isn't supposed to come until August because that's supposed to take elements from the '86 film. But anyways, I will see you all later.